XRP has taken quite a beating today, but will Ripple XRP ever recover? Hello guys, this is Afan Hussein and welcome to another video. Today the crypto market overall took quite a slump today. So let's just directly begin and see what the prices are for the major cryptos today. It seems that the bears have taken quite a stronghold of the crypto market as most of the major cryptocurrencies are down, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. XRP is trading currently 0.2979 and is down minus 6.14% compared to yesterday, although not as bad as Ethereum, which is down minus 12%. But let's just directly dive into XRP and see how it is doing overall. Well, let's begin just compared to the yesterday. At the start of yesterday, it was trading around 0.31 and it is currently down 0.293. And compared to just 1 week back, it was trading at 0.39. So as you can see, it has taken quite a tumble since the start of the week. Although it was kind of expected as XRP was continuing to rise up, but compared to a month back, it is still comparatively down. It's actually much more down. It was trading around 0.42, and as you already know, it's 0.29 currently, 0.296, and compared to the 3-month, it's still down, which is although not that much compared to a month back. 3 months ago it was at $0.32 compared to 0.2 now, and at the start of the year it was trading at around 0.35. Currently, as it is $0.29, we do not expect that the price to go even further. According to some these crypto pundits, they were expecting that the minimum price that we will see around this month, at the end of this month, the minimum low that the XRP would go was around 0.275. That is still much lower than what it is now, but that's what's to be expected. But it's not all bad news, as the CEO of Ripple, Brad, took to Twitter. In a series of tweets, he had a lot of interesting things to say, so let's look at that. So basically, he just started off by saying that Nunchin's press conference on regulating crypto, he basically talked to him about how the government should work with their cryptos, especially in this case XRP, and try to get a bit of regulation in them. In this tweet, you can see that I agree that crypto isn't likely to replace fiat currencies. This is something that has been talked a lot about in the crypto world. Basically, a lot of people are saying that crypto should replace other fiat currencies, but as Brad has mentioned that he strongly disagrees, and I don't and he does not think that in his lifetime that can actually happen. And this is actually a really good thing, because a lot of these cryptos are not there to completely replace all fiat currencies. A lot of Bitcoin supporters think that we should, but as you can see, it's extremely hard. And to continue with that, and he's saying that the entire crypto industry should not be painted with one broad brush. He's basically talking about Donald Trump's tweet, in which he painted the crypto world as something bad, as something going against the economy and kind of damaging it. So he's like trying to clarify that. And next is basically talking about the Libra white paper, which is basically Facebook's cryptocurrency that is going to be coming out next year. And also, I'll be definitely making a video on that, whether you should be investing in that or not. But the thing that is really, really interesting personally for me is this section here, in which is basically saying that XRP is uniquely equipped to solve a multi-trillion-dollar problem by offering a dramatically faster and cheaper bridge for cross-border payments. Ripple already works with regulators, banks, and financial institutions like MoneyGram to implement this around the world. Basically, we all know that XRP has been trying to do this, has been trying to get into this space to see if XRapid, the platform which uses XRP, can really help financial institutions to transfer large amounts of money. And here's basically talking about that's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and XRP is like uniquely positioned to help in that. So that's definitely a great thing. And the rest, he talks more about how the government, like, we should basically work with financial institutions and try to solve already existing problems. As you can see that although we are currently in a downwards period for XRP, but overall Brad definitely thinks that we are going to be heading for a better future, especially relating to XRP. Although in the short term, it's not that good. But there was another really interesting article that was posted on Yahoo Finance. It was coming from the Binance report. So let's take a look at that. Bitcoin dominance weakens BTC altcoin correlations in Q2. Basically, in this article, it's just talking about what were the findings from the Binance report. And as you can see here, it says Bitcoin priced increased by 300%, pushing its market dominance to above 60 and marking a new year highs for the year. This is actually true. Bitcoin has been increasing at a much faster pace compared to other cryptocurrencies such as XRP, and this is creating somewhat of a like a less correlation with Bitcoin and other altcoins out there. And here we can see correlations decline between Bitcoin and altcoins with a decrease in average. The overall market cap rose by 139%, whereas altcoins rose just by 71% for the same period of time. Overall, it is the market is doing pretty much great, even though we have somewhat of a slump today. But compared to the year old, this is in fact the best year for crypto since 2017. Obviously, as you can see here, that the second quarter marked the third best quarter for the crypto industry has been since 2014 and the highest growth since 2017. So although it might not seem that great currently, especially regarding today's slump, but overall since 2017 the market is doing pretty much really great. Another reason why we are seeing the sudden decrease in prices for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP is because after the bulls have started taking profits now, especially after the tweet from Donald Trump in which he painted the overall crypto in a generally negative direction. And also there was another interesting article in which the Binance chief executive Changpeng Zhao said in an interview with Bloomberg that there has been an equal growth in both institutional and retail trading. The retail traders still account for 60% of the trade volumes at Binance, which shows that the institutional trading growth has not increased that tremendously in 2019. As you can imagine, there's still a lot of people trading on one of the biggest exchanges in the world, in the crypto world, that is Binance. But the majority of those people are not institutions. That's why we do not see these big, huge price increases as we did back in 2017 when there was a huge interest from just average people as well as these big financial institutions. And that was one of the reasons why XRP rose tremendously during that time. Currently, as mentioned by the CEO of Binance, that is that 60%, a huge majority, is still done by these retail traders, not the huge financial institutions that are required. The same tech analyst says that Ripple XRP has been one of the worst major performing coins for this year. And he mentions that it did not participate in the recovery and has fallen sharply when the sentiment turned negative. The next support on the downside are at 0.27795 and below it at a yearly of 0.245. So what this basically means that that the XRP at the next safe level, which it will reach if it continues going downwards, would be at around 0.27795 in the short term. And it also mentions that both the moving averages have turned down and the RSI is close to the oversold territory. That suggests that the bears are in command. Basically, what it's saying that for the foreseeable future, for the very near future, the price of XRP is not going to kind of rise a lot, but we might see the XRP being kind of stable for the near future. Another thing I wanted to look at regarding XRP's price prediction was the Wallet Investors AI tool. As you can see currently here, that it is saying that in a 1 year forecast it is going to go really low, and XRP price, whether you should be buying an XRP, and it says that an XRP is a bad long-term investment. But again, you know, these AI tools do not accurately predict for pretty much any cryptocurrency. I've used them in the past and they're not good, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on what it might be saying. And overall, it's currently saying that it has a bearish look. Well, that is correct. We are currently in a bearish market regarding XRP, and it says that the XRP price will fall down from its current $0.297 to $0.0261, which is really bad. But again, as I've mentioned before, these AI tools I have used in the past, they are not that great. So this was just, I wanted to give you guys like a heads up on what these kind of tools are predicting regarding XRP's price prediction. Well guys, that was a bit of XRP news today and a bit of mixture of XRP price predictions for the foreseeable future. As you already know, we are kind of in a bearish market in which the overall prices of almost all cryptocurrencies is down, including XRP. XRP's future at the moment does not look so bright, but again, this is for the very short term future. But in the long term, we are not sure as what will happen is, again, in almost every cryptocurrency, the volatility is there and the price predictions are almost all the time wrong. So any price predictions you hear, especially that the AI one, again, it can be wrong as well. But guys, that was from me. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like and comment below what you think about XRP. And as always, I will see you next time.